Okay, today is the day we're gonna tune the Giulia. Alright, so I got the car hooked up to a battery tender right now. Super important because the Giulia in particular is really sensitive to voltage changes, so we're gonna make sure it has good power the entire time. Okay, so PW Performance just uploaded the tune files to the power gate, so now we're gonna plug this in. I'm gonna hook it up to my phone's Wi-Fi, and then we're gonna start the tuning process. Alright, I'm trying to show you guys as much as possible, so I got the power gate plugged in. And I'm gonna hit start. Attention, Bluetooth is off. Okay, so get my Bluetooth off because it's gonna use my phone's Wi-Fi through the Bluetooth. So let's hit OK. Start again. We're connecting here. Okay. Let's put that there. Let's put this somewhere where it won't get bumped. Okay, if updating firmware. Okay, firmware is up to date. Looks like it's flashing yellow right now. Checking power gate, loading data. There we go, PW Performance, here we go. These guys are awesome for sending this thing so soon. Alright, so we're gonna go to the ECU. Okay. So I'm just gonna read you guys this, but this will come up on your screen obviously, but you're not gonna be able to read this from this camera. But anyways, basically, minimize auxiliary service use to drain the vehicle's battery. So no air conditioning, no radio, no multimedia, no headlights, none of that. So, and then it says, if possible, connect a battery charger to the vehicle. So we've already done this because we know. So we're gonna hit got it. And then we're gonna go to this writing up here. We'll go to next. Are you certain or have any doubt that your vehicle's control unit has been modified before not originally installing one manufactured, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this is just a warning. Got it. Communication progress. All right, there we go. So looks like they gave me a stage 1 93 octane, a stage 2 93 octane, and a stage 1 E50 foul. That's awesome. So really cool that they went ahead and gave me a stage 1 E50 foul, because I do want to put a flex fuel sensor in the Giulia and maybe start running ethanol at some point. Right now, since I have a full downpipe and exhaust, we're gonna head straight to stage 2. So, importing control unit file. Alright, looks like we're uploading at the moment right now. We're just gonna let this go. Alright, I'll be back in just a second, I think. Okay, we're at an update point. I got the car's ignition on at this point. And then we're gonna click OK on the power gate app. We'll see it communicate to the car hopefully at this point. Probably gonna get a lot of lights up on the dash after this. ECU identification in progress. Let's see if we can get this focused. Identification complete. Okay. Proceed with the writing. Okay. Alright, here we go. Now, highly advised you don't touch anything during this process. Don't touch any accessory, don't roll the window down, definitely don't open the door, turn the car on, blah blah blah. So right now we're writing the stage 2 file to the Giulia, and you guys are here with me right now, so this will give you a good idea of how long it really takes. Turn the ignition off, it's telling me, okay. Okay, ignition's off. Hit OK. Hit OK again. Turn the ignition on. Check the connections and hit OK. So we're turning on. Check the connections, hit OK. Alright, well, I'm going to turn my lights off. Hit OK, so now I have a check engine light on, just so you guys know. Right up there, as we're worrying. Oh, yes, see, parking. Okay, this all just went off. Hey, so we're clearly doing something to the car at the moment. So you can see here, lit up like a Christmas tree after that. But that's okay. We're gonna probably reset the ECU after this. Shifter service. Do not shift or turn engine off. Wow, AST service. So yeah, this is all normal. It's a racing. This is crazy to see. All right, now we're actually programming the ECU, it looks like. Okay, so we're on 1%. I'm gonna set this down and just sit here. It looks like it's going pretty slow, so I'll be back with an update soon, hopefully, guys. Alright guys, bit of an update. We're sitting at 55%. Car's still lit up a whole lot. That. Here we go. I thought of some more stuff I wanted to say. So I just wanted to say thanks to PW Performance. They were awesome and they went ahead and uploaded my tune literally Christmas Eve. I think, yeah, today is the day before Christmas. So shout out to them for doing that. That was pretty cool. Right guys, I'm here in my Giulia. I am currently doing the Club Alfa Stage 2 tune on this thing right now, in conjunction with PW Performance. I wanted to give PW Performance a shout out because they uploaded my tune literally Christmas Eve. So that was really awesome. Thank you guys. And right now we're getting the ECU reprogrammed. This thing is going to be on a Stage 2 93 octane map. So we should be making about, you know, I guess at the crank, probably about 330 to 350 horsepower, and then torque-wise, probably about 400 foot-pounds of torque. This is possible if you've been following along. The car's got an intake. It's got some cooling modifications. It's got some modifications to handle the boost better, like a Turbo Smart recirculation valve. It's got a full 3-inch exhaust from Club Alfa, and it's got a high-flow downpipe. And then we're going to tie it all in together here today with a Stage 2 tune. So that's going to be pretty awesome. I'm also going to reprogram the TCU. This car has a ZF8 speed, like a lot of BMWs have. So, you know, pretty widely used transmission. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update. We're just about done here. Okay, so I thought I'd document this part. I've turned the ignition off. Then it asked me to just wait. It's going to do an operation. And this is the second time doing that, so I just wanted to document so you guys know what to expect. Doing something here now just says operation in progress. Ignition's off. Oh, let's see what it asked me to do next. Once you guys are chilling with me. All right. Turn the ignition on, check the connections, and press OK. Okay. I'll hit OK. Is the car equipped with automatic transmission? Yes. Place gear shift in neutral. They can't do that. Need to start the car to do that. Come on. Turn the ignition off. Okay. So we're in neutral, start the engine and press OK to continue. Okay. Waiting for engine temperature to exceed 70 degrees. Interesting. Okay. Well, so I did notice on the first startup it did have a weird, not misfire, become
idle condition. It seems to be idling a little lower right off the bat though, which is interesting. Okay. It's going to take a little longer now with the cooling mods, I guess, for it to get up to temperature. Lots of stuff flashing right now. It's making me a little nervous, but alright. That's why I'm filming it, so you guys can know what to expect if you do this. Alright. Seems like it's idling a little smoother, actually, at this point. Alright, we should be up to temperature shortly. And I don't know what it's going to do. Come on. Rev the engine up to 6,500 RPM 3 times in a row, each time returning it to idle speed. Weird, okay. Turn the ignition off. Okay. Start the engine and press OK to continue. All right. Oh shit, sorry. Press OK. Did the rev thing again. I don't know why it's giving me a percentage. Maybe it wants me to do it again. Okay, turn the ignition off. ECU written successfully. Okay, so apparently, all right, wait, we got something else. What are we doing? Exporting log. Okay, that's probably good. So this will get sent back to PW Performance, and I guess they're gonna make sure everything went okay. I mean, I don't know. They'll probably have a system. So we're exporting the log. Cool. All right, guys. I think that might be it for the tune. I'll probably turn this off, and we'll do a little test drive. Okay. All right, we're gonna do a little first road test. Should kind of let you see a little bit what I'm working with. Okay, first road test after the tune in the Giulia. I drove it around the block just to make sure it wasn't gonna start misfiring or something, and I can tell you just from that, it already feels better. We got the windows open so you guys can hopefully hear a little bit about what I hear. Let's see, is this how I want it? That's pretty good. All right, pretty exciting here. I already got the car all warmed up, so this is actually just like my second reaction, I'll say, but it's gonna be pretty sick. Okay. Car seems like it's idling smoother and it's just spooling up a little smoother right off the bat. Alright, we got a long light here. I'll probably resume in a minute. Driving it at first, there's this big torque spike and then it kind of drops down. The reason I got PW's tune is because the torque band looked really wide, and just from what Aaron's done on Club Alfa, it kind of seems to be the case too. Alright, we're going windows up. Since we're on a highway bit here, if we get a red light, I'll try and slow down so we can kind of launch off of it. Car feels great though. You know what I mean? Nothing weird. All the check engine lights went away. We're pretty much on a highway section here. Turn here and make a little detour. Probably pull out of here really quick. Ooh, some pops on that too. That was like half throttle and it broke the wheels loose already. So I'm definitely gonna need more tire. It sounds really cool. I mean, you can hear the turbo up front and you can honestly hear the turbo whistle coming out of the rear exhaust too, because we are working with basically a 3-inch straight pipe here on this Giulia. It's got a De Corse 200 cell high flow downpipe with some heat shielding on the downpipe. You can probably go with any brand. Honestly, I would recommend, if you're going to get the Club Alfa exhaust, just go for the downpipe that Aaron sells as well. He's been nothing short of amazing. Ooh, cool Porsche. GT3 Touring. That was sick. Okay. Definitely feels really well mannered for being stage 2 tuned car. why you don't speed, guys. Remember, never speed. Seems to me like, even just anecdotally driving it around, like, the engine can take the power, the transmission can take the power, but these little 225 wheels, because this is a base Giulia, started as a base Giulia, which I think is fun, and now it's definitely quicker than standard. It's definitely going to need bigger tires. I'm thinking 255s all around, since we have all-wheel drive here. But I'm going to be doing some videos and developing a spec that I like. Probably getting a custom pair of replicas made. But I'm shooting for really high quality, so I'm just in the research phase right now. So let's see if we can do another pull up here. The car just definitely pulls a lot more continuously throughout the revs. Like without this tune, the torque spikes and then it tapers off, but this definitely feels like it holds its torque throughout. So I can't really get too crazy with it. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video later, guys, or just add some more footage where I actually show you, the speed that this thing can carry now, because it's definitely a solid tier above what it was from stock. It's not the halfway point. It's not like halfway of a QV yet. It would need probably a big turbo and some brakes and some wheels. But we're getting to a point where this thing, once I get the tires sorted, it's going to put down power pretty well. So yeah, pretty sick. All right, I'll probably end the video there, everyone.